Hello, friends. It is Friday. You know what time it is. Arkonomics, economics, market. There's somebody banging on a wooden hammer door outside. I don't know. I'm not gonna let that bother me, because today it's gonna be a good episode. Because it's my birthday. Woo! Give me a sympathy like or two, or 3, or 300. Arkonomics. Let's get it done. Blue crystals, as always. Not much has changed. Do you expect it to change? You can see I've still been buying for like 4.1k, 4.2k. Nothing has changed. And if you want to buy now, they're 4.2k, you can put in an offer for 4k. Prices have not changed at all. Will they? Who knows? Honestly, I don't. You can make the argument that the gold still needs to leave the game, but you'd think after like 2 or 3 weeks, it would have changed at least a little bit. Regardless, CAPTCHA test on NA West has concluded, meaning the CAPTCHA's gone. Will it be back? Hopefully they fine-tune it and put it back, because it seemed to help a lot. As far as prices go on things like materials, so I'm going to go with fish here. They still are doing nothing but going up. This leads me to believe that bots still haven't reformed in any massive or meaningful way, because you can take a look at pretty much all materials and they're all pretty much the same except for flowers. Flowers are tanking for some reason. Maybe the bots are all herbalists now. Let's go for relic. Yeah, relics are still big. Especially Oreha. Dang, son. Yeah, meats are about what I would expect. But fishing stuff's still very high. Might be better to swap over to something else to make fusion mats. We will see, though. Material prices on the interest list. Let's take a look here. Crystals and stones haven't really changed too much from last week. Reds might be a bit higher. Fusion mats, still where you'd expect them to be, 14. Purples went up to 30, and they've been steadily going up since. They've been at 30 for a bit, but you can see there's only 4k up. The next kind of big wall is at 33, and then 34. So I don't know. Maybe they keep going up. We will see. We will see. As far as reds, the big wall is at 30. There's a smaller wall at 29 and a medium-sized wall at 27. And blues are pretty much stuck at 6. And then blue fusion mats are definitely hard stuck at 14. They're still good profit at 14, as you can see from the video I made recently. Might not still be that good for NA West. Well, it definitely isn't because of the map price increase, but it's still very, very good. Anyway, let's talk about leapstones. Leapstones haven't really changed too much, except for Marvelous Honor, if that's all you're looking at. Marvelous Honor is over here still. You can see it's kind of tanked a bit, but I'll talk about that in a second. Regular honors are pretty much where they've been. They've been around 50 gold, and I expect them to stay around 50 gold for the foreseeable future. Great honors are like 67, 68 gold. You can see sometimes they get posted down to 64, like 60s, but it's just small quantities that get bought up pretty much instantly. You want to look for the big walls of things. So the big wall is at 68, which is... it tracks with the recent prices. It's been about 68, 69, 70. Around there. And I expect it to stay around that price for at least until after artist release. Maybe it'll tank a little bit more, but I don't expect it to get too much lower than this, honestly. And then I expect it to probably spike a bit with artist, especially if as many people as they say are going to come back and make an artist, then yeah, it'll definitely spike bigly. And of course, Honor Leapstones will spike with every class release too, just naturally. Even if you don't need that many of them. And then Marvelous Honors, it says they're 137, but the reality is they're not really. As you can see, there's no very big walls of them. These are all very small amounts. Basically, what I think is happening here right now is just a bunch of people are trying to undercut each other to sell their Marvelous Honors, causing a chain reaction. There's no big wall. I expect them to go back up to like 140, 150, like they've been. Yes, they've been trending downward, but 150 for no reason. 135 for no reason, rather. I don't know. I do expect these to keep going down, though, because we don't really have too much to hone right now, and getting to 20 honestly isn't that bad. I've only been using bound leap stones, and I mean, pretty much all my gear except my hat is plus 16, and then obviously I have a plus 19 weapon that I'm getting to 20. I don't know. Basically, Marvelous Honor leap stones, these will go back up when hard mode is around the corner, because then the whales can go to plus 25, and plus 25 honing costs significantly more materials, both on average and just per click. So, I don't know. You can hold these if you want, you can sell them if you want. I just sell them as I need gold, because waiting for the perfect time to do things just, it doesn't work out most of the time. And the whole just sell things as you need it, buy things as you need it, generally works out best long term. And that's the kind of person I am, baby. I'm a long-term gamer. Rate up mats. I don't like talking about rate up mats too much because they usually never make sense, but they've done nothing notable. They're about the same as they've always been. Shard bags have went down a bit. Again, not super surprising because, again, people who are dumping tons of money into new characters or tons of money to getting their gear to plus 20 probably have pretty much finished at this point. So everybody's back in bank storage mode. I do think if you're looking for super safe long-term investments, honor shard pouches are the way to go, because these will do nothing but go up. Because even when a con comes out, we're still using honor shards, etc, you know the drill. And then of course magic bed mounts. They spiked up to almost 30k for a brief period, but then they've came back down to 22. Which honestly isn't too bad considering they've been out of the store for like a day. And by a day, I mean like a week. These will be my nice little money maker. Look at these beds. Anyways, let's go on to new things for this week. The main new thing I want to talk about is the skins. If we take a look over here, you have the Witcher skins, both the weapon and the skin box, and then the New Year's stuff, both the skin chest and the weapon box. Witcher stuff, I think ultimately looks pretty bad. Again, that's an opinion. I totally understand. I've never played the Witcher games, I've never read any of the books, so I have no attachment to it, and I'm just looking at it from like a standpoint of visual, and I just think it visually looks not great. The New Year's stuff, a lot of these weapons have special kind of class-only sort of things, and what I mean by that is like, for Berserker, for example, it's a katana. I know it's not a katana, it's the Korean katana, whatever, weeb. It's a katana. For Destroyer, it's like a battle axe. Again, these are like unique skins for these classes. So, I think if you're looking for a long-term investment, New Year's weapon box is pretty good. And as far as the skin boxes themselves go, I do think these boxes can be a good investment as well, because people seem to quite like these skins. I'm still tempted to buy this. I think the default colors are ugly, but I could dye it and make it look nice. We'll see. Maybe this will be my new fit. And then for the males, obviously they have the sort of assassin, Ronin, spooky samurai guys. And then the Witcher skin. See, the Witcher skin chest is a bit different because people really like the hair, the Witcher hair. So if you're buying the Witcher skin box, you're really buying it for the hair. Where will it end up when it leaves the store? Who knows? Will you probably make money if you long-term invest it? Yeah. Will I be doing that? Probably not. I don't like investing in skins. That's just how I am, though, and you know that. if you've watched long enough. I just like going over skins because I know a lot of people do enjoy both skins themselves and investing into them. As far as these new sets of skins go, if you're going to invest in something, I would invest probably into the New Year's weapons selection chests, because again, they have this unique skins like Katana for Zerker, Battle Axe for Destroyer, etc, etc. Stuff like that people really like. And they're not too expensive right now either, so you can stock up quite a bit of them. Ultimately, though, I'm going to be passing on all that. If I want it for my character, I'll buy it. Otherwise, I am good. Alright, let's move on to the next thing that I wanted to talk about, which is the new pet box that came out with this set, which is going to be the baby calves, little moo cows. People really like these cows. Again, this might be something to diversify your gold into if you're going to long-term invest. Buying a couple of cow boxes, maybe not too bad. It'll probably sit around the same price as the Shibas. Maybe a bit lower, but people really like the Shibas, obviously because they're cute. People really seem to like the cows, again, because they're cute. And then they can do the whole, I wear a cow suit and then I buy this baby cow and then you never talk to me or my son ever again, you know, that kind of deal. Anywho's, cows, diversify, etc. Let us go to, let's peep over engravings. Here we go. I know how to work the auction house. Just to take a look at engravings. Yeah, engravings still going a little brazy. Grudge back up to 14k. Master Summoner and Communication Overflow still nutty. Surge is making a comeback. Shout out to when I bought Demonic Impulse books for 20k each. I'll never forget. Rage Hammer 10k, my goodness. Well, well, well. We need the frog. If you know, you know. One of the last things that I wanted to look at, of course, is level 10 gems, which I didn't do last week, because they were still kind of bongo. So it looks like level 10 cooldown gems are 280k, so that means Annihilation gems should be about 700, yeah, 680. They've been about this price for the last week or so. Will they go down? Will they go up? Long term, I think they go up, obviously, because that's how the game works. Short term, I don't know if they go down too much more. I'm still trying to go for gems, but I just spent a ton of gold on doing things that I wanted to, i.e. buying a new weapon skin for my Soul Fist, the Snowflake one, because I wanted to, and then obviously I went full weeb on my Zerker. It was like a solid 200k gold I spent. No regrets. Never any regrets. Anyways, I think that about sums it up for this week's episode of Arkonomics. Bit longer than usual, but not by too much. I went a little bit more in depth than I usually do on some things. Let me know if you end up liking that, or if you just like me going over as many different things as possible. This is one of my favorite series to do, because it's something that I really enjoy in games, obviously dealing with the economic stuff, the market stuff, flipping, trading, etc, etc. But I still want to make it enjoyable for you guys too, and it's not the most popular thing that I ever upload, but enough of you like it, and I like doing it, so it's not going anywhere. Trust. Anyways, thank you guys again. Like the video if you like the video, dislike it if you dislike it, though I'll be very sad, especially on my birthday. Don't dislike it, like it. And of course, subscribe. Bye!